Hi there, friends. I'm meteorologist Jeff Haniewich. Current time 3:32 on this Wednesday afternoon. Once again today we have more showers and thunderstorms as anticipated across the region, and a couple have turned strong to severe, with the main threats being damaging wind, also heavy rain, thunder, and lightning. Let's kind of go through and give you a tour of the radar. I'm going to start where we have the severe thunderstorm warnings. This one in effect until 4:15 or for about the next 43 minutes or so. This is in effect for parts of Amherst, Bedford, and Campbell counties. This does include the city of Lynchburg. Right now, Lynchburg is pretty quiet, but these showers and thunderstorms to your west are indeed heading to the east at about 10 to maybe 18 miles per hour. And it looks as though Lynchburg, you will eventually start to see some heavier downpours pushing in here within about the next 30 to maybe 60 minutes or so. We're going to track this thing here in 1 second. I want to talk to you about the cell first. And you'll notice that right now, right along Highway 43, Highway 122, Highway 501, that's where we're seeing some really nasty weather. That being said, this storm is pulsing, meaning it inhales and it exhales. It strengthens and then it weakens. Then it strengthens and then it weakens. These are the type of storms that we have across the region today. You know, at times on the radar, they look fairly impressive, but then 5-10 minutes later, they lose their strength and they start to weaken, only to perhaps strengthen, 15 to 20 minutes after that. So these storms are strengthening and weakening right now. Right now, looking at the radar, you're probably saying, well, it doesn't look too ominous, and you're right. It doesn't look too ominous right now. The hope is that it continues to look like this as it moves towards Forest and also towards Lynchburg here over the next little while. Indications are, though, there's a lot of instability around, so these storms, again, are strengthening and weakening, strengthening and weakening. Right now it's weak, but it may start to strengthen as it moves to the east. All right, let's put a track on this, and looks like areas in and around Perryville will start to see some heavier downpours within about the next 5 minutes or so. Boonesboro may start to see heavier rain anytime between, say, 3:50 and 4:10. Jefferson Forest High School between, say, 4:05 and 4:20. The University of Lynchburg will start to get wet between about 4:15 and 4:35, and then the city of Lynchburg may start to see the cell move in as we head, say, between about 4:25 and 4:45. So again, all this pushing to the east at around about 10 to 18 miles per hour. Very heavy rain, there's thunder, there's lightning. This is indeed the same cell that was severe across the Roanoke Valley not too long ago. So there's a track on it. Again, we'll continue to watch it very closely for you here at your local weather authority. Also have one more severe thunderstorm warning to tell you about. This one in effect for about the next 25 minutes or so. This does include the city of Martinsville, especially southern parts of the city of Martinsville, say towards the Speedway. Other parts of Henry County involved in this, parts of Patrick and Pittsylvania counties as well under this severe thunderstorm warning. Quite a bit of thunder and lightning with this. There have been reports of about 40-50 mile per hour wind gusts. May actually have this thing pulse to maybe even see a 60 mile per hour wind gust. And again, there's some torrential downpours involved in this as well. You're looking really from southern parts of Martinsville south into areas close to Ridgeway. We're going to zoom in and show you among the areas impacted by this incredibly heavy rain: Rives Road, Spruce Street, Irisburg Road. You're looking at the Martinsville Speedway over towards Laurel Park, Old Chatham Road over towards Mountain Valley Road. This does indeed include parts of Highway 58. Okay, this is incredibly heavy rain. If you're driving in this or have friends who are driving this or family members driving in this, they probably aren't seeing too well out their front window because of the fact that it's just pouring down rain, okay? And there's thunder and lightning, and there's some gusty winds as well in this cell. So Martinsville and points just to the east of Martinsville, seeing some very, very heavy rain as we speak. I do want to broaden the scope a little bit for you and show you that other areas that are seeing some very heavy rain: Smith Mountain Lake, Rocky Mount. Okay, so those are the two severe thunderstorm warnings we have in effect right now. I want to make sure no severe thunderstorm warning another one has been issued, because that cell over Smith Mountain Lake and over towards Rocky Mount in Franklin County is looking pretty intense right now. So I want to just take a peek here. Yeah, it's still not severe. We went over the two severe thunderstorm warnings that are in effect right now from the National Weather Service. But again, this cell right here also bears watching. You'll notice that right along Highway 122, Highway 220, seeing some really nasty weather. This again extends from areas just to the north of Ferrum through Rocky Mount over, say, towards, it looks like the western parts of Smith Mountain Lake. Areas included in this Burnt Chimney, Westlake Corner, North Shore, areas in and around White House Road, Diamond Hill Road, seeing some very nasty weather. This is a ton of thunder and lightning very close to, if not right over, parts of Smith Mountain Lake. And even if you're watching us, say, in eastern parts of Smith Mountain Lake, you may not be getting wet right now, but rest assured that's going to change very, very soon. Even you folks in Pinhook, right now, pretty much high and dry from any sort of rain, but that rain that is in Rocky Mount and just to the east of Rocky Mount will likely be following that Highway 40 corridor here over the next maybe 10 to 15 minutes or so. So again, this cell not severe, but it is producing a ton of heavy rain, lots of thunder and lightning, and perhaps wind gusts over 40 miles per hour. So again, 2 severe thunderstorm warnings we're watching, one down across parts of Southside into parts of Henry and Pittsylvania counties, and the other one up farther to the north into parts of Amherst, Bedford, and Campbell counties. This one looks pretty weak right now, though, I'm not going to lie. But again, it could strengthen a little bit as it gets closer to the Hill City over the next 30 to 45 minutes or so. All right, so there's a look, a wide shot at the view here going on across the viewing area. We really have these showers and thunderstorms extending from north of Charlottesville all the way south into North Carolina. This is a disturbance that is going to be, I think, with us here for about the next 3 to 4 hours. Officially, we have a severe thunderstorm watch, basically for areas along and to the east of the Parkway until 9. I'd be shocked if they don't let this thing expire before 9, okay? I would say, you know, we're looking probably at the majority of these showers and thunderstorms getting out of here between maybe 7 and 7:30, okay? That's not to say we're going to be completely dry after 7:30, but I just think that the severe weather threat will diminish here for us probably within about the next 3 to 4 hours or so. So there's a look at the local view. Again, here is that severe thunderstorm watch in effect until 9. This does include Lexington, Roanoke, Lynchburg, Smith Mountain Lake, Martinsville, and Danville. Officially until 9, probably going to be expiring a little bit earlier than that, though, just because of the fact that the cells that are severe right now should be getting out of here close to dinner time, if not soon thereafter. I want to show you the regional view because you'll notice that we're not alone. We've got these showers and thunderstorms that are really extending from the upper Great Plains all the way towards the Gulf Coast states, and of course the mid-Atlantic states are embedded in between that. So it's been a rocky go of it for us here over the last couple of days, and the unsettled weather is going to be sticking around for us here through early next week. It's not like we're going to see, you know, a day completely dry here over the course of the next 7 days or so. Each and every day we're going to have daily shower and thunderstorm chances, but I will tell you, I think tomorrow could be the day where the coverage area of these showers and thunderstorms will be lesser in coverage area. Okay, so I don't think that tomorrow is going to be quite as stormy as what we've seen here for the last couple of days. Then those thunder shower chances ramp back up again as we head into Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then by Monday, Tuesday, and or Wednesday of next week, we could pick up on some tropical moisture. So your hourly planner showing that this evening we're looking at 7 o'clock temperatures falling from the middle 80s down to near 80 degrees by around 10 overall. The leftover thunder showers will taper off. It does look as though we're going to have these showers and thunderstorms tapering off in the early to mid-evening hours. So I would say from now through about 7:30 is our best chance to have some stronger to even severe thunderstorms. I think the rain will even start to let up by around 9-10 o'clock. So we've got probably about 3 to 4 more hours worth of some stronger thunderstorms possible across some of our backyards. And then once that severe weather threat ends soon after dinner time, we're going to start to see the rain chances dwindle soon thereafter. All right, current time is 3:40, and joining me is my good friend Nicole. Nicole, are there any questions I can answer about anything we just talked about? Yes, good question. Will tomorrow be the same as today and yesterday? The answer to that is no. I think tomorrow is going to be a quieter weather day. Please don't misunderstand me. Please don't misunderstand me. We're not going to be fully dry tomorrow. We're going to have a few, I think, popcorn showers and thunderstorms developing. Best chance for that to happen will be in the afternoon and early evening hours, roughly from like 2 to 7 tomorrow. But the coverage area and the intensity of the showers and thunderstorms tomorrow, not like what we've seen here for the last couple of days. And then those chances for perhaps even some stronger to severe thunderstorms ramps back up again late this week, perhaps even lasting into the weekend. So a little bit of a reprieve tomorrow. Anything else, Nicole? Good question. Let's go back to the radar. Are we going to see any more thunderstorms first in Roanoke? The answer to that is you're going to start to see conditions improve in Roanoke. Already have, okay? There might be a couple of leftover lighter showers in Roanoke, but for the most part, it has quieted down immensely across the Roanoke Valley. Look to the west. Things are pretty quiet. You'll notice, though, as we head into eastern parts of Kentucky, Areas near Pikeville seeing some thunder showers. If these hold together, and that's a big if they hold together, they could, again, impact us here within the next 3 to 4 hours or so. So I think Roanoke, you're going to get a break, all right? I don't expect much to happen in Roanoke here for the next couple of hours at least. Lynchburg is a different story. It's pretty quiet in Lynchburg right now, but you do have some showers and thunderstorms to the west heading to the east. So your chance for rain and thunderstorms may ramp up here in Lynchburg relatively soon. Again, they have that severe thunderstorm warning in effect for the cell right here in Bedford County. I'm going to see if it's still going because frankly, it just doesn't look impressive at all. They still have the severe thunderstorm warning until 4:15 for parts of Amherst, Bedford, and Campbell counties. This does include the city of Lynchburg. But to be quite frank with you, that cell is looking pretty paltry in comparison to the cell just to the south. Yes, Justin?
Due warning.
For the Smith Mountain Lake one? Aha, okay, good. I mean, not good, but I will relay that. Thank you, sir. Okay, so this cell that is in parts of Amherst, Bedford, and Campbell counties is looking pretty paltry. Justin McKee just came in and told me that a new warning has indeed been issued for that storm that we were just talking about for Smith Mountain Lake. Okay, so I'm going to bring you up to date as to exactly what the verbatim on that storm is. Give me 1 second here. I can tell you it's in effect until 4:45, but I kind of want to read you exactly what the Weather Service thoughts are on this one. Severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Bedford, northeastern Franklin County until 4:45. Severe thunderstorm was located over North Shore or over Manita, moving east at 10. The threats are 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Locations impacted include Huddleston, Manita, Smith Mountain Lake State Park, North Shore, Westlake Corner, and Union Hall. We are looking at, again, this cell capable of 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. This one is looking more impressive than this one, okay? This is the one that could move a little bit closer to Lynchburg here, say by around 4:15, 4:20, somewhere in that time frame. Still a warning out on this one, but in comparison to the one a little further to the south, this one's looking more impressive right now. And maybe even a little bit of a hail core developing right over North Shore. Let me turn off the lightning here so I can do some street level mapping with you. Near Parkway Avenue, Blue Water Drive, Windlass Road, Scruggs Road, Hickory Cove Lane, areas around Dudley, Amos Road. So again, that pink right there could be an indicator of a little hail core that is forming. And of course we have quite a bit of thunder and lightning in that cell as well. And the cell really does extend from areas near Alta Vista over towards, of course, Smith Mountain Lake, where we do have that warning in effect, all the way west into Rocky Mount. And I wonder if there will actually eventually drag that severe thunderstorm warning a little bit farther to the west to include other parts of Franklin County. But it's raining cats and dogs right now over Rocky Mount. It's raining quite a bit even into areas, say, near Brooks Mill Road, Three Oaks Road, Birds Mill Road, Power Dam Road, right along 220, right along Highway 40, Scuffling Hill Road. So again, several severe thunderstorm warnings to tell you about. One in effect for basically the Henry, Pittsylvania County line. That one in effect until 4. Then we have this newly issued one for southwestern parts of Bedford and northeastern parts of Franklin County. That one in effect until 4:45. And the cell that is looking least impressive right now, severe thunderstorm warning in effect for parts of Amherst, Bedford, and Campbell counties, including the city of Lynchburg, until 4:15. I'll zoom this back out so we can get a little bit of a wider shot of these showers and thunderstorms going on. I'm going to come back on screen. Nicole, are there any other questions that I can answer right now? Yeah, the cell that is right here is going to be entering Pittsylvania County here pretty soon. There's more showers and thunderstorms south of the border into northern North Carolina. So it does look as though, this cell right here may eventually push into northern parts of Pennsylvania County. This cell here will likely push into southern parts of Pennsylvania County. So parts of Pennsylvania County are certainly going to pick up on some showers and thunderstorms here very, very soon. Yeah, for sure. And it's going to be the type of storm where you have heavy rain, thunder, lightning, and perhaps even some gusty winds. Anything else, Nicole? Perfect. Current time is 3:46. We'll see you guys back here in about an hour and 14 minutes from now with our 5 o'clock newscast. We do hope to see you then. Of course, we'll do another Facebook Live if necessary, but I think this covers all the storms that we are indeed seeing outside right now. Severe thunderstorm watch for areas along and to the east of the Parkway officially until 9, but I would say severe weather threat should be for the most part gone by around 7. And of course, we'll continue to keep a very close eye on the situation. More severe weather across the Commonwealth here this afternoon. We'll see you back here again real soon.